Okay. Uh, Pardon me, Velka.
Yes, Mercury.
By the way, I know that she's one of like the what
You
is
know
it,
that she's
sister
from the
soldiers?
militant, yeah.
Yeah. There we go, sister militant. That was it.
Hmm.
And there it's like one platoon that's with us, basically, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I was hoping you would take me to, or at least introduce me to the head of your platoon. I don't actually
Uh,
know whether I spoke with her over the last week or not.
yes, I could find Jirin. Yeah, hold on. And she kind of goes back into the main hold and brings out a much taller, sterner woman. She's probably almost 6 feet tall.
Okay.
She walks over to you. Yes, Master Mercury. What can I do for you?
And you said German, like German, but with an I instead of an A.
Jirin.
Jaren. Good.
Gerrin.
Jaren. Okay.
That is not
Glad
how
I
I
didn't
thought
call her
this
German. Anyways. Yes, Jaren. I was hoping to go speak to. I don't know. Is she just the canoness
As far
of?
as you know, she's just known as the Canoness.
Okay. Um. And it was Governor Regent, right? Not Regent Governor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, she is. You can address it either way.
Okay. So Governor Regent Bethany had suggested that when we make landfall in Sierra, that I go see the canoness, and seeing as you are trusted military personnel, and I am a ranking ambassador on their flagship or on their flag warship, who is also less than liked out here in the wilds, I thought perhaps it would be best that you or your platoon escort us to see her so as not to confuse or alarm anyone.
Yes. Well, we'll have to. The Canoness isn't in this city, but we'll have to secure a trip to go to the Fortress of the Rose.
I see.
But I can assist you with that, of course.
It would be most appreciated if you would.
Shall we go to the trading district and just find a caravan heading out? I think that would be our fastest bet.
I leave this stretch of the, or I leave this leg of the mission entirely up to your discretion. I shall go where you recommend.
Very well. Velka, come along. We're going to take them to the Valetudinarium. And Velka kind of like pips up and goes and grabs like a backpack full of stuff and heads down the gangplank, following Jiren. Do you follow?
I assume so.
Okay. Everybody following?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I would hope so.
You all follow, and you head over to the market district. There is shop upon shop selling all manner of items, from herbs to las guns. It's busy and a bit confusingly laid out, with some of the shacks and kiosks attached to permanent plascrete structures at odd angles, clinging to the flow of streets. It feels oddly like the Sanctuary Bazaar. You get there, and Jaren looks to you. Perhaps you appear more as a trader. Perhaps it would be easier for you to broach the subjects, or find out who's leaving soon, and then I will step in to secure the voyage.
Of course. Do you have any starting points you recommend?
I'm not from this city, I'm sorry.
Are any of I would know to refer to them as sisters, right? Because they're religious. Yeah. So, do any of your sisters hail from Sierra or a surrounding
No.
area, perhaps?
No, most of them were from Lysara, few from the outer wilds. Just roll inquiry and ask around.
What?
Just roll inquiry and ask around.
Oh,
It's not
all
that
right.
big of a deal.
I was putting their names in my notes so I don't
remember when
forget
I could
them.
roll inquiry.
Jerrin, you said?
Yes.
Okay. There we
Roll
go. I just wanted
inquiry
to-
at a +20 because both Flint and Pauline are here and they'll help you with it.
Okay. You said at a
Both
plus
have it.
20?
Yeah.
All right, last time I did this, I summoned greater demons. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, greater.
Good job.
You come across the traitor Scarif. Yes.
Okay.
Scariff. Scarif.
Oh, with an F, got it.
He is a food and wine trader who often goes to the fortress. And after Durin and him talk for a little while, he agrees that he will take no more than 5 of you to the fortress with him in order for protection. And he is not limiting this because of anything in particular. It's just he has his own men, and he doesn't want to be too outnumbered. And the fortress only allows a certain amount of people in at a time. He's very open and upfront about this.
Mm-hmm.
He does also relay to you. Jerrin, there have been... Normally I wouldn't, even ask for this, but there have recently been traders who have gone missing on the path to the Rose Fortress. So it is of good fortune that you found me. He says that if you want, he'll be leaving in 2 days. That's his next trip out.
Okay.
Unless you can get a noble to sign off to let him leave earlier, because they have to use the gravel lifts to get out. And that is by noble decree.
Okay.
So 2 days at around 10 a.m.
Where can I find you if we are able to procure
I'm here.
such a
and
degree?
He points over to his shop.
Okay.
I'll be here every day until dark. And you can always leave a note.
Would it be possible, though I know you wish to limit our travelers to 5, so you're not outnumbered, if we could get perhaps a map? Because, by the way, why we're traveling with the caravan? So because they know the route, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, they know the route, and they have access to leave the city.
Yeah. So, if we can gain access for the rest of our group to leave the city a day behind us, so we would leave a day early and they would leave the day after us, would you be willing to draw up a map of the route for them so that they could meet us there separately?
I would be more than willing to do that. I just want you to know that the sisters do not prefer uninvited guests to the fortress, so they would probably be met with much resistance and just asked to leave. But if you wish, I will do that for you. I have no problem with that.
So just out of curiosity, he's saying that he has been invited to the fortress?
He's
for
a
trade?
common trader, so they know him.
Okay.
So they'll let him in. But they kind of limit it so that no one can get inside and overpower them.
Okay.
So a large force showing up would
Yeah.
concern them.
Yeah. Are there perhaps other traders going who, within the next few days, who may be willing to take some free extra protection with them?
He actually kind of begins to look a bit nervous. Are you trying to sneak anyone into the fortress?
We're not trying to sneak anyone in, but if it's 5, the 4 of us would like to go, and that would leave only 1, and it's a difficult choice to make between the 2 outliers that we have, and seeing as...
Jaren kind of takes you aside when you say that, and she's like, if this is any imposition, just take Vilka, and I will look after the sisters in the ship for you.
Would it be possible to get any kind of written consent from you, I suppose?
I will. I'll scroll a letter, but it won't carry a lot of weight here. I'm not high-ranking within the military.
That's fine.
Something, but
Yes.
Any power
It's-
to throw around was for
It's
the
better merely than Velka's word, but I had intended to take her as she and Flint and I had formed somewhat of a camaraderie on the ship, and I've learned that's fairly useful in these types of ordeals.
of course. I'll write one up tonight.
Thank you, that would be most appreciated. I know your word will carry far more weight than mine, even if you aren't high-ranking or present.
The trader looks, come by tomorrow and I will have the map for you. I will have one of my men draw it up.
Thank you. It may end up not being necessary, as she has volunteered to stay behind, but it would be most appreciated on the off chance they do end up needing it.
Yes, and of course, I'll make an extra one for you as well in case we get separated or you need to scout ahead for any reason.
Excellent. Much appreciated, Master
Money.
Trader.
Yes. Then he goes back to his shop. Anything else you guys would like to do?
While walking around town? No, not really. Aside from
that
making
reminds
sure
me.
the ship is stocked up.
Bum. There you go.
Is there an actual pickpocket skill, or is it just sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand. You are all there.
Okay.
No, wait.
Ah. Thing's jumping.
Anyone have anything that they want to do in particular, or are you guys just going to go back to the ship?
Back to the ship.
Okay.
Actually, before they do that, since we're in the market, I wasn't able to find it before. I'm gonna go shopping for weapons.
Yeah. Okay. Roll inquiry.
Okay.
What weapon? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the photon flash grenade specifically.
All right. Roll up inquiry.
Okay.
Can any of us help him? Because I am trained in inquiry, even if my fellowship sucks.
Well, you're all with him, so it's a plus 20 for everything you do. That's the max you
Okay.
can get from people.
Gotcha.
You guys aren't going to leave him, so. All right. You find a
Nice.
weapon. You find a weapons trader who has 4 in stock.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's fucking cold.
I don't think I actually have anything. Okay. So I approach the trader.
Yeah, it's like low 50s.
What?
Just looking at the thermometer.
Oh, got it.
It's nice. I like it. Feels nice. So yeah, do you just pay him?
Well, I'm gonna ask him how much they are because
They're
I know how
60.
much
They
they
are
are.
60 gilts
Total
piece?
or each?
a piece.
that's highway robbery. How can you stay in business if you charge so much for these?
The sisters pay for my quality. But if you wish to roll barter, you can.
Yeah,
I
Well,
figured that's what you were
Demon,
trying to.
demon,
so-
demon.
but your fine
Oh, you're trying
quality.
to char-
Is someone going to jump out and shoot my opponent for me too?
All right, roll it up.
If you pay me enough.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Oh, 97.
Slams kiosk down. Well, if that's what you think, perhaps someone else would care for my wares more than you. I make the finest grenades.
Wow, with a fucking
This
3.9 to this asshole.
Yeah,
Douche.
he rolled really well.
Yeah.
Can I charm him to try and calm him down a little bit, or no?
Yeah, you can.
I'm just
He's not
to
mad,
be
he's counter haggling. Like he's
Yeah.
not actually upset, but you can try and just roll a charm on him to try and raise his
Yeah.
mood of you all.
Yeah.
But tell me what you're gonna say to him first.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him perhaps we were a little my companion was a little hasty in what he said. Could we examine your wares? I mean, if the sisters are paying for quality, then we'd be able to see it just easily, and I already can. But could I examine them more closely?
Alright, roll charm. He looks you over, Paulina, and you seem a kind woman. If you wish to look them over, that is fine. Otherwise, I'm afraid the price is going to have to be 55 apiece.
If I may ask, since they are paying for quality, what is it you can guarantee me that they do? As I'm a frequent purveyor of this particular object, and I am well aware of their standard capabilities.
They produce a brilliant, bright light, guaranteed to blind your opponent. Unless, of course, they have some countermeasure, but one cannot prepare for everything. Although, if they do, I would suggest you perhaps buy a blind grenade as well. They are significantly cheaper.
Significantly more worthless is more like it. I've never come across a blind grenade that has not failed spectacularly to hide even someone as short as myself.
Perhaps your weaponsmiths are of a lesser caliber.
Perhaps. That being said, of course, do I have your absolute word as the finest weaponsmith in all of the sisters, and quite potentially Valanthia, that your photon flash grenades are guaranteed to blind anyone without countermeasure?
Yes, they are of the highest quality. Ellen, he says this with legitimacy. He believes this to be true.
So I suppose I should ask as a meta thing. Does, like, since he believes that to be true, is that relevant? Like, if I buy them, do they count as better quality? Like, will people still have to roll toughness, or is it just if they don't have a countermeasure?
You don't
yeah,
get to
we
know
don't
that.
get to know that.
That is too
Okay.
far.
Okay.
Unless nope, my tech use is still basic. Nope, not touching that shit. Forget to spend
All
my
you know
XP.
is that he does, in fact, honestly believe that these are incredibly well crafted by him. Like, he's not just trying to deceive you or hawk bad wares or average wares to you as far as he's concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Now would be a really bad time to try my sleight of hand, huh?
Please don't.
Now would be a really bad time for you to try
You'd be-
about anything.
You'd be
Please
rolling it
don't.
at a -20 because they're, like, right under him, and he is legitimately annoyed at you. So,
Hey, I was
Please
the
don't.
kind-looking
well,
lady.
he's annoyed at
don't do
Mercury,
this.
which means he's just at a heightened sense.
Yeah, no, I know. I wasn't.
Yeah. Anyways, proceed with the transaction.
Okay. Well, for the finest wares in the land, 55 hardly seems a sacrifice. But you say you have only 4 of them?
Yes, I could produce more. There just doesn't seem to be a high demand outside of the fortress.
Of course. Well, since demand is low and you have only 4, what do you say I take the 4 you have on hand off your hands, and for buying in bulk, you provide a small discount rather than the full 220. Perhaps I could convince you to lower it to 205, and if that's too much, maybe 210. We're talking less than 3 gelt.
210 and 210, and you have a deal.
Sold, good sir.
He pushes them over to you and takes your gelt. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
If you want to, you can try and scrutinize these. Or evaluate if you have it. That's what you would actually be using. Otherwise, is there anything
Someone
else you want to
wants to evaluate it, but no, I can't. Well, I can, but I'd be doing it at a 14.
Fucking gingers.
Gingers.
Anyways, is there anyone else
Have
who
it
wants to
at
do
a
anything?
22.
I have it untrained at a 30.
That ain't, though.
Yeah, if you
That
want to.
int.
Yeah, because mine's untrained at a 22. Your int is better than mine.
Yeah, I may as well try. Worth a
Alright.
shot.
Give it a shot. They appear to be at least of higher quality than normal. You're pretty well assured that these will blind anyone.
Yeah, this'll work.
Alright, well. That's really the least I was hoping for, but I suppose I'm glad he didn't sell me duds. I'd really rather not be a wanted man.
I can't
in this
wait
town.
until you throw it and roll a 96, and it just does not go off.
Please, like Merc's gonna throw a grenade.
Well, I mean, even like you click
Yeah,
it
I know.
and roll like a 96, and it's just like, tss, motherfucker.
Best quality, my ass! As someone grapples me to death.
All right. So, anyways,
Plot
anything else
twist, it's
anyone wants to
Paulina.
do?
I don't know, maybe people want to get a fucking job. So
Any-
pay for shit.
anybody
I
wanna-
don't have any
Mhm.
money. Well, I
know.
barely have any money.
I know for a fact you've got around 100 gelt.
I
guess I
spent
could try
that
and
on
sing for coin.
supplies.
I
You were
I don't know
reimbursed
if
when you
this-
bought that, or when you bought the alcohol, anyways.
Oh no, not the alcohol. I'm talking about the mask
Oh, right.
and making sure I had everything for my hand.
No, because I gave you that after you got your hand.
Well, it was probably mostly used for getting the mask, but I really don't have much money.
Anyways, is there anything anyone else wants to do before you go back to the boat and hang
No.
out?
No.
Find, like, local military police.
You're gonna find just the
Who's-
local military.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll inquiry.
What's he finding?
Add plus 20 MPs, military police.
Oh,
Dat mana.
yeah. If this asshat hadn't been selling me stuff, oh wow,
Roll
wow
that.
man.
There's that 96.
Girl, looked at 96 dough.
Yeah, if this guy hadn't overcharged me so much,
Overcharged you. Man, you got a deal. You got a swinging deal.
I did not. Those things are
Yeah, you
worth
did.
40.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
It says right here, photon flash grenade, 60 gelt. Hallucinogen, 40.
Oh,
Stop being a cunt.
I got a screaming deal. I'm the
Shit.
best. Yeah, that was the reason I was so adamant about that. I thought they were 40 apiece. So when you said 60, I was like, this motherfucker, though.
It's
Well,
like,
so-
I was like literally like he's selling at it at book price. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like I
No,
get
no,
that you
Merc-
want to barter, and I'm like that's a good tactic for
No,
bartering.
Richard, he was role playing. Merc's
Yeah.
always a dick, remember?
I was like it's good. I mean it made sense from the bartering perspective. I was
I
just
was
like
trying to go with a legitimate bartering perspective, but I mixed up. I thought that one was 40, so I was like,
good.
what a dick.
Flint, you spend like an hour with Velka looking around, and you don't. There's actually very little military in the market district. You don't come across anyone outside of just standard city guard.
Standard shitty guard,
Shitty guard.
Shitty guard.
shitty airlines.
Shame on Gorians.
All right. So is there anything anyone wants to do?
Is there any place that isn't just a street corner where it looks like they might want just random ass singers for money? Singing for money?
Nah, well,
Like, is there-
you'd have to inquire about that.
Alright. Because I want to sing for money, but I don't want to just stand on a street corner and have people be like, who
Just
the
be a
fuck is
peddler,
that
yeah.
lady? Yeah.
Plus 20.
Alright.
Can
You
help
all
you with
go
that.
around asking.
I'll
Hey,
help.
hey, do you
Except
guys
for
want to
Flint.
hear someone sing?
Yeah.
Mercury,
guys
are
wanna
you
bet I
helping?
Shoot that apple off someone's head? I'm sorry, what?
Are you helping with this? Otherwise, that doesn't matter because it would only be at a plus 10 instead if you're not.
Yeah.
Well, there's not really anywhere in the market, but if you go to the Haria, there's always a noble having a party, and I'm sure they would pay you if you're any good.
Don't fuck up.
I don't remember if I'm good at this or not.
It's based on your agility.
No, it's not.
Singing?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's fellowship.
that's-
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
right.
your dancing is based.
No,
Mhm.
dancer's fellowship.
Is it also fellowship?
Yeah, I don't. For whatever reason, I thought you had dancer for some reason.
No.
Because I just
Alright.
remember that I was supposed to dance with you at your birthday party, and I forgot you didn't have dancer.
Yeah,
So you
exactly.
paid like 300 experience to get it, and then we didn't go to your party.
And then we were all dead for your party.
Anyway, all right, yeah. Can I try and get a job at the nobles' party?
Roll
Singing.
inquiry, see if you can find a noble having a party.
Party.
Party, 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 party!
Nope.
Ah.
Oh, I did that,
What?
I did that straight.
Oh, okay. Well, you pass. Yeah, there's a noble having a nice like kind of picnic in the rose garden, and he asks you to perform before you go to perform in front of his guests. Obviously,
Oh, thank God.
Is there any way one of us can stay nearby? Buddy
you're all
system.
with her.
Well, he's in the
Oh,
park.
okay.
Yeah.
Are we? Okay,
Yeah,
just
it-
making sure.
You literally just walked by a park, and there was a noble. Like, you were asking around, and then one of them was like, "Yeah, that guy's looking for entertainment. He's having a party today." And
Okay, I
you
wanted
guys
to
went
make
over
sure it
there and
wasn't
were like,
like-
"We heard you were having a party today."
In a private villa or something.
I have a plus 10 to nobility because of etiquette, or not etiquette, but because of peer nobility.
Okay, that's only for like actual fellowship
tests.
roles. It's not for
Oh, is it just fellowship is?
yeah, it's for like inquiries and
Mhm.
like things where you're interacting. It's not for singing.
talking to them, not for like performance.
Yeah.
So
Oh, never mind.
He listens and he's like,
Nope.
"Well, you're an adequate singer. I suppose I could give you 10 gelt for the next 3 or 4 hours."
She
God,
thanks
this
him
is
and moves on her way.
never
Nah.
gone well.
Fuck nah, man.
Perhaps you
She
could
has
use
standards.
a dancer to accompany her.
Oh, Ellen has to see this.
Very well. Show me your dances.
Show me your moves.
Show me your moves.
Can't wait for us to roll 100 and summon a demon with our dancing.
on.
I've literally never succeeded at being a dancer.
Why did you try this?
I'm sorry. It's just you seem like nice people, but I'm afraid perhaps
Fuck off and die.
there's a corner in the market you could dance in.
That
I think
cold,
I
though.
shall.
Good day, sir. And she just leaves.
I said good day.
I didn't
Uh,
say anything.
Since you guys just automatically went there, I guess I can read to you the Haria like thing.
Dancers and singers.
Garden upon majestic garden surround each of the large houses that make up the noble quarter of the city. It is extremely refreshing to see such cleanliness and beauty. You notice an increased guard presence, and some of the nobles look upon you with questioning eyes.
Seriously, I have danced at a fucking 57. How have I never rolled? It's better than a 50-50. How is that so hard?
So, is there anything you guys would like to do before going back
Danny,
to
I
the
understand your
boat?
struggle.
Nah, I'm all good.
All right. Anyone else?
I want to fucking succeed at dancing.
All right,
Nope.
I want to blow someone's mind.
You go back to the boat, and you sleep for the night.
Well, before we sleep for the night, I actually do want to talk to the group.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see if my metaing idea will bear
believe in you.
fruit. I don't. So, I guess we're even. I've been researching a lot, and there's something you all should know just in case. Well, just in case, especially you, Merc. The reason I was so interested in those orbs, I may be able to use one of them to, well, restore this.
Sounds like they may be very powerful then.
From what I've read, yes. But, like I said, they're also very powerful restoratives. I wouldn't want to use them until we're back at Sanctuary. Because I wouldn't want to use an asset like that up when we're doing something so important.
In her head, she asks if Ellen's face being healed.
You both literally hear that growl in the back of your head.
Is it a good growl or a bad growl?
You don't.
It
You
didn't
just
sound like
hear
a good
that growl.
In her head, she Paulina asks, "What's wrong?" Growly voice in my head.
As you approach Ugbaldov, the growl, it just appears to be the vibration of butterfly wings. And Ugbaldov looks at you and says, "Nothing is wrong, Paulina."
What? What?
You're just a crazy lady.
Fucking bullshit.
I was merely a bit dismayed at Ellen's hesitance. I've told her perfectly well that the orbs will not lose any power from restoring.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Restoring her features to what they once were.
It's bald bullshit.
Oh my god, a demon lying? What?
Why would she say that?
Douchebag.
Gonna kill you both.
Perhaps her faith in me isn't strong enough. I'm not sure. Perhaps she's overly cautious. She's been through a lot. You must understand. She has been betrayed many times, and she has almost died countless times with you surrounded, and I'm sure she doesn't want to see you come to harm, Paulina.
But she said that she read it in the book. That's not what I read.
The book says many things. You have not read the whole book.
Haven't?
No.
Thought I did.
It grows like 100 pages.
No, dear child. Look in again. You will see. You will see what you seek.
Paulina, since Paulina carries her crap around with her, would I have to have stated that I would have had the book in my satchel with me?
No, you have the book.
All right. I open up the
Grows
book.
like
start
a
looking
ton
through.
heavier.
Okay, you start flipping through pages. It's
Do I
gonna be a
find-
while here. It's a big book. You're not gonna find it immediately.
I start just walking with you guys while looking through the book.
No, this is back
Yeah,
when we're on the
you guys
boat.
are like
Oh, we're already on
in
the boat?
Merc's
Okay.
room or something.
I'm not letting normal people hear about this. Are you
All
fucking
right.
kidding me?
So I start searching the book. Ellen, do you remember where in here it said that?
What?
Hey, Ellen, remember that time I asked you about the crystals and you didn't tell me anything? And you're like, hey, can I have them?
I never said have them. I said borrow them.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Mhm.
I kept asking you for information about them, and then suddenly you just pop up and you're like, oh, by the way, they can do this.
Yeah,
Never
it's
thought that was-
information.
Well, one, I wanted to be sure. And two,
By the way,
Well,
you're saying
the-
this as Ellen. I didn't say that in character.
oh, okay. Gotcha.
Merc style is not to say, hey, remember that time?
Whatever.
Anyways,
It's I flipped through the book while going to Ugbaldop. Help me.
turn to page 764.
Turn to
You-
page 764.
You do so, and it clearly states right there. It's Jareth, right? I don't remember what his name is. The
Yeah,
shaman.
probably.
It has the shaman's name, and it lists his miracles. And
Oh, Jafine. Jareth is the
Jafine.
traitor.
Yeah, that's right. Jafine. And it lists his miracles, some of his equipment, including the orbs, that they were of great restorative power if used with the proper sacred rites, though if used improperly, they could be damaged or corrupted. And you read that, Paulina.
Cool. I'm like, wow, that sounds really interesting.
You're so interesting. I love
Here,
you,
Flint,
Bulldog.
look at the book.
Read it, you son of a bitch.
All right, reading's not for me.
Then literally everyone but Mercury is like, we're demons.
Merc's like, I don't know what these squiggles mean.
And it saved his soul.
Yep.
No,
Anyways.
Merc has his own problems.
So yeah, you read it. It looks fine. You're amazed that you missed this chapter, but you were
Yeah.
looking for mostly religious stuff anyways. It probably just bored you.
Yeah. That's totally what happened.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Going with it.
Yep.
So, so she looks at it and she's like, wow, all right. I wonder if they have any mystical properties as well.
They almost have to do the kinds of things that's talked about here.
Almost.
It mentions special rites. I mean, it's not usually something that you see in just a medical textbook, right? I mean, some of this
Well-
stuff is almost akin to the rites that one might find in. Actually, I should actually ask you if this is okay to say. Since I have read a bunch of different texts about a bunch of different religions, and I have some cult knowledge as well.
Mhm.
I could say that it sounds almost similar to, or I guess I would have to roll, huh? Against something.
What are you trying to say? And I'll tell you what the demon allows you to say.
Oh, right. I forgot about that
Wait,
part.
he's in control? God fucking damn.
Of her.
Oh,
She
okay.
didn't get control.
No, I
so
know
it's
that,
only her.
but God fucking damn.
He can edit
Um,
what you're saying to people when he has control of you.
Yeah. What she would like to say is that it sounds akin to other sacred rites from cults and other religions.
And what comes out of her mouth is, oh yes, it's very interesting. This seems very akin to some of the rites I've heard about from some of the shamans in the wild.
Does Paulina recognize that there's a difference, or does she
No.
just not even notice? Okay.
I
No,
knew
you
it was
do not
shaman.
know.
Okay.
You say exactly what you think you're saying,
Mhm.
but
And it
it's
just comes out
changed for
differently.
everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's not mundane knowledge that's in here, not just. But that's why I wanted to tell you all in case, well, I go too far with something.
What do you mean, Ellen?
I'm talking about getting back what I lost. Most people would be desperate to get that. I don't want to be one of them.
You make it sound like you'd have to sacrifice something to get it back.
I'm worried that I might.
Please speak plainly, Ellen. I don't know what you are hinting at. Can I even say that?
No. I
Okay.
won't let you.
I don't know what the rights are yet.
I could teach you.
Yes, I know. Shut up.
I show you the world.
Do, 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 do.
Tiny shimmering splendor.
So yeah, sounds pretty good. What's your say, Merc?
On what now?
Lending.
I wasn't
Ellen-
aware that they were actually talking to me. I thought they were just back and forth.
Lending Ellen the orbs once you got back to Sanctuary was her last request. And then they just started talking about them in front of you.
Oh,
We're talking about your orbs.
Baby,
yeah.
we need to know about your balls.
Everybody wants my orbs. Devin, you're so hot.
I know, right? It's wonderful.
Anyways,
Oh, good. Here it goes again. Pyro's version 2.0.
Yeah, except I don't think this one's a chick. Or even
And?
pretending to be a chick.
And?
Anyways, your
Yeah.
response, Mercury, what'd you say?
yeah. We'll see when the time comes.
Alright, so, is anyone else doing anything tonight?
Not that I can think of.
I go to visit Ellen.
Okay. You gotta visit Ellen. Hi, Ellen, you say.
Hi, Ellen. So this was
Selena?
hopefully going to be slightly less awkward than Mercury. I'm trying to hang out with you.
Polina, I'm not going to sleep with you.
Excuse me, you're Ellen, not Stig. You have much lower standards, I'm sure. No.
Oh! Shit!
Paulina sits down somewhere. I don't know. I guess on a bed or a chair or
There's
whatever.
tables in the room.
And she's sort of, just she has the book in her lap and she's stroking it.
Yeah, you are.
Yes. And she goes, Ellen, what are you really worried about? Wait, can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
All right. Ellen, what are you really worried
I
about?
really like that Paulina has to ask you before she can say anything. We should have implemented this rule a lot earlier.
God damn it.
Ugapaldov would like to know the answer to that as well.
Right now, I'm worried about getting back to Sanctuary so I even have the chance to do something like this.
Well, why are you so worried? We've read the book. We've seen the same things.
And I still have yet to see what I need to do to fix this.
That's fair, I guess. But have you read the whole book? It might be in there. I mean, every time I read it, it's like there's something else I've missed.
No, stop it!
Good, Paulina.
God damn it.
I know,
Paulina
right?
is a bitch.
Yeah, he kind of is. Kinda.
So happy. It's like I get to play a Ravenloft game.
I mean,
Listen,
Flint definitely has it right, and maybe we do need to trust each other more. And I will admit that spending 3 months with you in a hospital was somewhat uncomfortable and at times frightening. And I have not always trusted your judgment when it comes to medical matters.
what?
But
No, this is out. That's out of character. Go on.
I don't know. People just always seem to come out kind of funny. But, I mean, I know it bothers you. Your face, I mean. I've said some very insensitive things, and they were obviously very hurtful. If we can fix it, why don't we? I mean, we're here to save the world, right? We're here to grab things to fix things. If we can find other things that can fix other things, why not use them?
Well, we found something that can fix other things. But they can also be used to fix things more important than just how I look. Like I said, right now, priority 1 is getting this artifact back to Sanctuary.
But it
Then
shouldn't
we can
lose
worry
any
about
power.
personal matters.
But it shouldn't lose any power when it's used, right? Does she get to say that?
That is not what I've read.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's
Show me where.
I've specifically seen that one of them could even be damaged from this.
What? Show me where this is. Opens up the book.
Didn't you literally just do that like 30
Yeah.
seconds ago?
Mhm.
And by that I mean 5 minutes ago. Also,
You
Rob
open up
Todd
the
is a real
book, and
man.
since no one else is around,
Not sure
it just
anyone else is though.
it flips through the pages. And
Itself?
Then yeah. You're both aware of what's going on, kind of.
Oh, right, I forgot.
So it does. Baldov doesn't give a shit. So it flips through the pages and it stops on a page and it simply says, well, not within all of the text. It says that to be used for such a difficult restorative task, the shaman must be great and the rites must be attuned properly and executed properly. Otherwise, damage or corruption could befall the artifacts.
What makes you think we can't do this?
Oh, I'm not saying that we can't do it, but we can't spare the time to worry about that right now.
I guess you're right. You make a good point, Ellen. What the fuck are you guys going on in chat about?
Don't worry about it, just keep going. Ignore chat while RPing.
Nothing important. Just come on, roleplay. Don't break character.
Don't play character, dog. So yeah, you guys continue your chat, and Ellen makes a cogent argument, and you just kind of go with it.
Have you heard him in your head too? Can I ask her that?
No.
Okay.
You think you do, but you don't.
Okay.
You simply turn when you're like leaving and look back at Ellen, almost remorsefully, and then you leave.
Alright.
She doesn't wait for an answer? Huh.
Well, I don't say it apparently.
No, I told you that you had like a conversation. You win. She's turning to leave, and she thinks, like she turns, she thinks she says that, and but doesn't, and then like she basically just amnesias that she even thought of that question,
okay.
and then leaves.
Okay, that answers my question.
Like in reality, what's going on is just controlling your memories now. Yeah. You feel kind of accomplished, not like you did everything in your power, but you know, you did a good job. So, anything else you guys are doing for the rest of the night? No? Cool. Moving on to tomorrow. Ellen, go ahead and make a willpower -10 check.
Oh, but wait, why is it -10? Shit.
You have a nightmare every night when you resist.
Yeah. Shit.
Just give into it.
Oh, there was no.
All of the insanity.
Damn it.
All right, so roll a d5. Unless you want to retry that test.
No, I'm not going to waste it on the 20%.
All right.
It's not worth it.
Roll a
I also have to
d5.
roll a willpower, right?
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
No, you don't have to. You let him in. You let
Doing it.
Baldov
Good.
control you.
That's
Even
a
though
Oh,
waste.
right. I forgot.
That's a wasted fate point.
Yep. Roll a
Good job.
d5.
Proud of you.
But he just has such a warm, comforting voice. It's
You
like
get-
he's someone I can trust.
Truly, she is just amazing. You get 4 insanity.
Oh, motherfucker.
Did you
By
just
4.
hit another threshold? Because I thought you were at
Yes.
37.
Yes, I just got 4 fear insanity points.
Well,
Alright,
at least
so,
fear rating 2 doesn't affect you anymore, right?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you gotta get real scared from now on to get scared. Roll a d100. And then you are at a 40 now, right?
Yes.
Yep, straight up. Roll. Oh, you get a disorder. This is your first disorder.
Disorder.
You are now technically disturbed.
What?
Well, yes. Shit.
It's not. You rolled a d100 and got a 4.
Yes.
Holy shit.
That's
You
why
don't- it's
fuck
not
you, bald off.
It's not a plus 40 to that.
Oh, it's just 4.
That's just the 4.
Oh. Okay. Good.
Minor disorder. It affects rarely and are experienced only to a small degree. Any test is overcome disorder gains a plus 10. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Roll a 1 d2.
That's 5.
You get a fetish. Roll a
Ooh,
d100.
boy.
Yes.
2 fetishes. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. 2 disorders. I forgot. Yeah.
Where
We
are
got to
these? Why could I not get these rolls earlier? God damn it.
Oh yeah, I need to go back to the Ellen's fucking crazy
Wait.
sheet.
All right, so what's Ellen into?
Yep. 14, that's pretty high up.
18.
Oh, 18. I should really number these to be a lot faster.
We should probably go ahead and do that.
Huh. So, you got entomophilia. Insects.
Oh, Christ.
So hot.
Christ.
So, if you want to ignore it, basically the way this works is they kind of draw you to them, but if you want to do it, it's a willpower test plus 10 to ignore the effects of the fetish. Just for your notes.
Copy that. So this is permanent?
Yes, this is a permanent disorder.
Gotcha.
It's a permanent minor disorder.
All right, so minus 10 on... Here we go. That's what the box is. Minus 10 on which check exactly? Just make sure I have it right.
Plus 10 on a willpower check to ignore it.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. All right, cool. I also found out that this is one of the things that allows you to basically keep doing it, because once you start getting difficult, your phobias and fetishes still affect you for insanity points.
Mm.
It just gets more like, pointed as to how you have to be affected. All right, so everybody falls asleep. You wake up the next day. Ellen seems really into insects for some reason. What do you guys want to do? Ellen just watches like fly go by.
I'll be in my bunk.
Out of curiosity, does that include spiders?
Nice.
'Cause those are arachnids.
No, that's separate.
Spiders!
Okay, so far in this campaign, we have not run into any insects. I feel like it's time for Richard to up that.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, baby.
We're probably
Now
about
that,
to go to the
now
jungle
that it's
or
a thing I need to worry about or think about.
Wait,
all
we
of the
haven't run
insects.
into insects? Do you remember, Graya?
Those are spiders.
Spiders. I literally just asked about that. Those are
Human
arachnids,
spiders.
asshole.
There is
Learn
arachnophobia
your
and there's
taxonomy.
arachnophiles. All right, so what are you guys doing today? Jaren comes and gives you the note that she promised, Merc.
Are we supposed to be traveling somewhere?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Anything else you guys want to do today?
I asked Boldolf about the rights more. The proper rights for using balls and
it's
summoning
quite-
dead people.
Ugboldov talks with you for a while. Doesn't say anything necessarily specific, but tells you mostly that what Ugboldov needs right now is to just wait. It's been a long time since someone has read the book, and it's still trying to gain power, and bringing someone to life is an incredible miracle. So,
So basically, God,
she-
Paulina, just chill the fuck out.
Oog Baldolf,
She will-
sleepy.
yeah, she'll have to wait a while to gather the requisite power to help you perform this miracle. But she does go over like the idea of the rights and creating the circle and focus points for energies and that kind of thing.
Are there any parts of the rights or the book that could easily be translated into prayers or rites that one might share with sailors having crises of faith? I mean, I assume that the more people know about this, the more power of both whatever her face will have as it builds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, she's not necessarily going to have everybody read it, but parts of it she could share in her.
It tells you that a good prayer to help will be Asur Ugboldof Le Berith. Asur Ugboldof Le Berith.
All right. She doesn't quite give it to everyone right away, but like as she says prayers over people and stuff like that, she'll slip it into the end. And if people start asking her about it, she'll just say
My ship of heretics.
She'll just say that it's an older
Berethian
prayer. Yeah. It's an older secret prayer that she started saying because this ship obviously needs way more protection than it had.
Of course.
Because, giant squids and pirates. So yeah, I'm now like actively fucking up this entire mission.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes.
Out of curiosity, Ellen specifically got Summon Oog Baldoth as one of her things. Did Paulina get that?
Yes.
Okay.
They
I didn't
both
hear you
have
give
the
it.
bond summon Ugboldo.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in my notes.
All right. I didn't hear you give that to her. That was the only reason I was curious.
All right. It's 2 a.m. Do you guys want to do anything, or should I just get you guys to leaving the city?
Pretty much that, because the only thing I was going to do is I was going to go talk to Jaren, right?
We only
No,
went
it's the
for a
Sororitas.
day?
Yeah, I know. I was going to go talk to Jaren.
I just
about getting
really
that
need to
note.
pee, so I'm
On
just
She gave it to
third
you.
day.
Oh,
I
Here
just told
comes
you
the
that.
moon.
yeah. But this is still only the second day, so I was going to go see if I could talk to a noble about leaving it sooner. But if we're just going to sim through to it, then I don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to keep playing? Because I'm not tired, but
I'm fine.
people got
I mean,
work
I'm-
and stuff to do, so...
I just,
I
I
don't-
close
just wanna
tomorrow,
find-
so I got all the time in the world until they
I have
call me in
something
early.
at noon, so I could go for another hour or two, probably.
I'm tired, but I told you I'm willing to sit here until I pass out. But I really need to pee, so we need a break soon.
Danny?
I just really want to find a fucking military or police base or even the fucking city guard.
Well, fucking ask about it. Go roll inquiry. So do it right now.
Can he roll like a? I don't. Can he take 20 or
help?
something or whatever the fuck that would be in?
Yeah, he's gonna roll
Dark
inquiry
Heresy?
plus 20.
No, I mean
Oh,
like
no, he
take
can't
20.
take. No.
Oh, okay,
Can I take a 10?
worth a
Oh.
shot.
Doesn't matter. He passed, right?
Noise.
Yeah, you find a kind of an outpost where the actual Sisters military kind of resides. The coastal defense.
Are there any Imperium insignias around?
Yeah. Yeah, they have you notice they have the Inquisition's eye. They also have the Arbitrace Aquila and just the standard Imperial Aquila embroidered
Base is
around the
standard.
base.
Would it be a normal thing to do to walk up to a base like that and just kind of start saying that you're with them, or would they be like, what the fuck?
Well, Velka's with you, so she can kind of vouch for you. She's in their military, though on Lasara. That wouldn't normally be a thing you would do, no. Because that's not technically, like, your military, and it's not...
You've
I mean,
been
okay, you would know that it would hold some weight to walk up and be like, hey, I'm an outsider from the Imperial Guard. I respect that you guys are standing strong or something.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, I walk up to magical base.
Okay.
Assuming there's a guard at the front.
Yeah, you find a guard. Nameless guard 01, yes.
Generic guard 1.
Yeah. What do you say to said guard?
Greetings. I am Flint.
Hail, Flint. I am generic guard 1.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee while generic guard stuff
Okay,
happens.
go for it.
I'm gonna get some water.
I served with the Imperial Guardsmen, and I'm looking to get some training for my unit.
Really?
Yes, really.
What kind of training are you looking to get, guardsmen? And the guard kind of raises the raptor to you. Good.
Mike's too close. Can't make an Aquila mustache.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
well, our party isn't very well bonded together, and I was honestly thinking of doing some simunition training.
Interesting.
We've been together for a while, but they've never been under fire together. They've no clue how to work with each other. They know how to work around each other, but not with each other.
I think we could help you with that.
Okay, there was an old drill that we used to do. It was a 3v3 drill, where it would be a field set up with, cover spread around. And it would be one side of the field, the right side of the field would be 2 on one end, and 1 person on the other end. And then on the other side of the field, exact mirror of that. And the objective was for the 1 person to pin down the 2, and for the 2 to win their battle against the 1 person. Basically to build up the trust and working together as a team to defeat a common enemy.
Okay. Fair enough. Have your group meet us here. Shall we say in 4 hours, and we can run this drill of yours.
This is the first day, right?
This is day 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is
You're
this
leaving tomorrow.
okay? That's what I was